Going on, guys? I wanted to show you this. Thought it was pretty cool mod for the Civic Si that I actually came across another YouTube video. But so here it is. It is from autointeriortechnic.com. You can see the name right there. Look them up online. I got this kit in, nicely packaged. Double-sided tape, nice thread. They give you some scissors. There's a couple needles in there. Here it is, guys. It's a suede steering wheel wrap. It's got the red center. So basically you wrap your steering wheel yourself, with the red stitching that they provide through each one of these threads. So it'll be threading back and forth, but the threading will be the last part. First thing you have to do, obviously, is get this all in place, and you use this plastic tool that they provide right here. Use this plastic tool to tuck in the material behind all these plastic parts all the way around. Tuck them in here, tuck it in here. Behind the steering wheel, you tuck it in wherever you can, basically. Obviously right here there's nothing to tuck into, but all around here, tuck in the material. And once you get it in place, oh, they even give you a label right here. You can see this. So it shows you which way it's gonna go. That's nice. Also comes with some directions, which aren't super great, but they do help. This is showing how to thread it all together. Nice to have a picture and explanation of what to do. On the other side is some tips on the first steps. Like I said, tucking in the material to any plastic pieces that you can around your steering wheel. So I think it's pretty straightforward. You get the steering wheel cover pretty much in place. Use the double-sided tape to make it stick. Yeah, so we'll get going. See how this goes. All right, so the first part, obviously mine has a red stripe in the middle. I'm following what the label says at the bottom. Windshield that way, driver here. So right away, it's pretty tight. You can't just loosely put it over the wheel. It looks like I'm gonna have to stretch this a little bit. So I'm gonna go slow and careful with it. Making sure that it's staying on the bottom center of the wheel. I'm using my fingers to push the material up and try to keep it on the wheel. Okay. So as you can see, it's pretty tight now. It doesn't just fall off. It takes some effort to put it in place, which is nice and tight. Wow, this is gonna be nice. It feels awesome. Like a lot of SIs, the top of the steering wheel, the original stock steering wheel, the material just it just deteriorates. I don't know if it's from the sun or if it's just where most people grab it, but eventually it deteriorates and looks like shit. All right, so now I gotta really get this in the right position. So I'm probably going to have to get out of the car and look behind the steering wheel and make sure that I'm doing this right. I've got some long pieces here. I'm not really sure. Well, I guess they would be tucked in back here. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna have to tuck these all in. All right, this is gonna take some time. I can already tell. This is gonna take, you know, I don't know, I'm thinking at least an hour or more. Just to get this all in the correct position. It's gonna take some time, but man, it's gonna look great, and it's gonna feel great too. Drop my thing here. So I'm just gonna try a little bit right here just to see how this is gonna go, because this seems awfully tight. So let's see if I can get any material in there. All right, I got it started. There it goes. Okay, all right. I was able to tuck that in. Make sure this is in the center. It's kind of tough because my wheel isn't straight right now. I think I need to turn. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is going to take some time to really get it right. Make sure everything's centered and in the right position. And just start tucking. Alright, so I'm in the process of stitching up the last little section. Try to show you guys if I can, if this thing will focus. Basically just stitch across. Loop through each one of the threads. Pull it all the way through. Go through the other side. And that's it. Over and over and over and over. Ends up looking like this. Looks pretty sweet. All right, so finally done. And man, it looks great. I'm really happy with it. It's a great product. Check them out, autointeriortechnic.com. It fits really well, really tight. As you can see, there's no wrinkles. There's no, what you're seeing here is the stock steering wheel underneath. So that's what those are. Those are not wrinkles. They kind of match the stock steering wheel as far as where you put the threads match the stock, and these seams match the stock steering wheel as well. But it looks great. The stitching took a very long time. There's a lot of stitching to do. And starting and stopping the stitches takes some time. But if you just are patient, make sure everything's lined up, and keep the stitches tight as you go back and forth. Make sure you keep your fingers on it to hold it, or kind of squeeze the material together to keep that gap nice and tight. It should be good.